Okay. No, like I'm not
Oh,
homophobic or anything. It's just,
I don't know if I told you, but I started to watch a bit of streams to see what casters say. So when I cast alone, I know what stuff to say, because sometimes I really have no idea what the fuck should I say, you know. So I've noticed that a lot of games actually start like this, like, guys, give it up for Beasty, and then people go like, yeah, and then we have, okay, go right now for SonG, and people like, yeah. So maybe we should do it like that.
yeah, but it doesn't work on the internet.
Yeah. We will just pretend. We don't have too many people on the chat, so it will be kind of like Generalu and Q all by himself.
What you need is like an audio file that you can play with like applause and shit.
Yeah. Like pray.
So I'm ready when you are.
And I also noticed that you need to talk about to use words like nerd baller, and say things like I don't have a girlfriend because I like to cast StarCraft 2. Do you know that one?
Who said that?
Day9. and people were like, yeah, Day9! It was so like, I don't have a girlfriend because I cast so many games. And people were like, oh my god, Day9 is so dedicated to us. And yeah. And I'm not bashing anyone. I'm joking around, you know, like.
Yeah, you're not allowed to bash Day9. Like,
yeah, it's social suicide.
Yeah, exactly.
And
okay, so are we going or what?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys that you can actually bet on the games. Right now, you can bet on gotogamers.net, but you will soon be able to also bet on that new betting website, esbl.co.
Esports Betting League.
Yeah. We are on the league, but the matches are not activated yet. I also need to tell them that they need to replace noise, so it will be work for them. Like, oh man, I have to change. So anyway, let me load the second game, the third game, I mean. Beastyqt versus SonG.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Did you just trick me now?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Minute, second, 10. And actually, let me update the overlay. Seems that Beastyqt is playing yellow.
He always does. And he's in the bottom right, and the map is Narrowseam Crypt. If I'm not mistaken, I actually, now that I started playing again, I vetoed all the maps that you like. I vetoed Narrowseam Crypt and Abyssal Caverns from my thing. And also,
I'm still not sure on the new maps. I'm still not sure what to veto. I still have Xanaga Caverns vetoed out as the Zerg. It's a map that always somehow asks for all-ins. And since I don't have a practice partner, I thought like 2 days ago, like, let me play a game with someone to practice a bit. And I asked General, look, General, let's play a game. He plays random right now. And he always does all-in. And we went for ZVZ, he was random, and I went for fast hatchery. And he just built some roaches and he attacked me, and I was like, okay, what's the point on actually playing like that? So I'm still thinking, like, sometimes I play some games. I have like 2 weeks where I play 100 games. And then I just go. Right now, I think like, okay, what's the point? It only will get me mad. It will. I don't have a lot of time, so I will have breaks again. And after you come from a break, you are like, it's not that. You're very bad because not because you forget time, because you know the theory, you know a lot of stuff, but you don't know the. I've said metagame. I will say metagame. You will tell me you said metagame. And also, you kind of move slowly, and you kind of forget stuff, and you're like, "Oh my god, why I played so bad?" So again, I'm still thinking like, "Okay, what's the point right now?" And I also kind of find it a bit not boring to play, not boring to play, but kind of limited on what to expect. You know, like the Zerg, I have to play to be passive. I have to always scout, and I kind of want that Hearts of the Swarm units in order to be. I think a lot of the units will add more entertainment to the game. What do you think? Have you seen the new units?
Yeah, sure. I think especially like, oh, what the hell?
Have you seen that SCV stuff?
SonG almost killed the
SCV. It's also nice control from Beasty.
Top 3 control, yo.
Yep.
I didn't even know that Beasty played in the league, but that's cool because he's pretty good. Now, both are going the same SonG now with a second gas and actually a
The Russian build.
No,
Russian
it's not
opening.
the Russia build because he has 2 gas.
Oh, alright.
So it's gonna be like, what's it gonna be? Maybe Mass Reaper. Just, dude, I got killed the other day by Mass Reaper. I was so mad. I mean, it's so embarrassing because like...
It's strange because you're masters.
Yeah, he was such a scrub too, but
and the reason why I say it's strange because you're masters, not because you lost and I'm trying to mock you, it's because by masters you kind of don't see strange strategies, you just see the standards.
Yeah,
stuff.
I have a low MMR though, like I'm playing diamonds right now because I'm such a noob. So, oh look, Beasty's ready for the Reaper. That's pretty good. It's actually gonna die, I think.
Almost. It survived.
Are you ahead of me now?
Minute 5 in 2:15.
Okay.
So
Pause like 3 seconds. But yeah, SonG going for a very fast tanks. That's kind of nice. That's cool. That's what I thought.
And also another thing that I might want to add about that stuff we talked about before. You know, I remember when I was still with the Terran, I was still Platinum. It was like very early when the game came out. A lot of players, you know, forgated or do mass marines and they went to Diamond, but I just played the normal guild trying to learn everything. So that's why I was Platinum a long time. You know, I was watching my replays, I was analyzing games, I was watching Day 9 of course, and every time I saw different stuff, different timings, but they don't actually apply to Gold League level. Because you actually see a different thing at all. I've just played the TVT and the guy only did Reapers at the beginning and then he got mass tank Taurs. I was like, what the hell was that? You know? And yeah, a lot of games that actually annoy you. And I think one of the most important things you need to know when you're low level is to not forget stuff and not to focus that much on
strategy,
and builds. You know, like
you just need to build units and don't get supply blocked and build.
Don't get supply blocked. I think that's the top thing. Don't get supply blocked. That will help you a lot. But as a Zerg, small engagement over here.
Let's look at the game here. This is actually gonna be good for BC if he focuses the tank. He's absolutely gonna win this. Easy. And BC has an expansion, whereas this was kind of
bad for SonG.
Thing by SonG. So yeah, SonG is kind of screwed.
SonG
almost 10 workers ahead.
SonG played last week with sc2ro. It was a 2-1 for sc2ro.
But SonG is on virus, or like...
I think he was. I'm not sure the latest update on virus.
Yeah,
from
virus
what I know,
is kind of dead too.
From what I know, they kind of disbanded last some like 3 days ago. Let me actually ask SonG if he's online. He was online.
But SonG is
I don't see.
Is someone you see a lot on streams, like as an enemy, like on ladder. So he's ranked quite well, but not the best.
He is a decent player, but of course Beastyqt is the favorite one. He actually practiced a lot. But I know SonG for a fact that he's very dedicated. He was when he actually won the second French qualifier. He told me that he's so happy he managed to beat Moman and Laukio, I think. And he was like, "Oh man, I'm so happy that I find." And it's kind of happy for me to see players that actually want to play in the league and they are happy for it.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, you can see Beasty. He's really good. He's like doing correct saturation and stuff. 24. No, I mean 20 probes in his main, and yeah, 25 now. But it's okay.
Yeah, 41 SCVs in total.
Yeah.
And do you remember when you casted this Wednesday? You said that yeah, you have to go. And it's also a TVT, and that's blah, blah, blah. It actually was a very fast TVT between Cass and Star Eagle.
Yeah.
An incredible strategy by Cass. He just changed stuff out, and Star Eagle was totally not prepared for it. And we see Beastyqt trying to do a run by, and he actually killed the tank with Hellions. But he retreated because there was another tank somewhere around on the high ground.
Yeah,
So
and I mean Beasty just put 3 Marines around the map. One is at the 9 o'clock, one is patrolling between the 10 and the 11, and one is patrolling all the top bases, so no hidden expansions for SonG. That's smart, especially if you don't see an expand at the natural, and you can go like, okay, maybe he's hiding one, I better put Marines around, and that's really smart. Now a blue, or is it blue flame actually?
Yeah, blue flame just finished for Beastyqt.
So
Yes.
drop now coming in.
Yeah, let's see it. Nice timing, but the SonG has a Marine over there. Let's see if he's going to react. He's moving back, but he has like no army to move back to. And I think BC will do a lot of damage right now. Let's see how much will kill. 11 SCVs killing total right now, 13. And the SCVs are actually attacking the Hellions. 16 SCVs, and wow. Nicely done for Beasty. Right now SonG has 23 SCVs while Beastyqt has 50. And he wants to do another drop.
Third base now for Beasty, finishing pretty much right now. I'm at 12 minutes right now. I hope I'm not too far off.
Yeah, it will finish for me right now. 12-10.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's because of the frames. It somehow moves slower for me than you.
Yeah, another drop just came in. And yeah, it looks like they will kill a bunch of SCVs again. 21 workers dead in total.
Yep. And no workers killed from SonG. Ouch. I think SonG is still struggling from the first thing because he kind of is behind. Oh, also another thing that I noticed on my play, at least I noticed it a long time ago. You actually have the impression that the game is still very early, because if you got hit like SonG did. SonG, if you look at SonG right now, you can say, okay, I'm on minute 8 maybe 9, but it's minute 14, and that's how a lot of times it happens, that it's minute 25 and you don't have hive or other tech units, or maybe the fourth base, or and so on. Oh, Banshee for SonG, he lost it.
Yeah, SonG doesn't have any advantage right now. It's kind of depressing. The last Banshee tried to land there, but it died. And 3 base, 4 Beastie with 63 workers. That's almost full saturation. And then SonG is like on 34 workers, 2 base. He needs to. Oh, so many Hellions now coming into the natural in just a sec here.
It's like
16. And that's a GG. Wow. Wow.
What a game. Straightforward.
Yeah, pretty. I mean, Beastie was pretty smart, like continuing the harass after having such a decisive lead. He wasn't just passive, he continued to drop and everything. So that was really smart.
Yeah, I totally agree.
So,
and,
game 2.
Yes, game 2 in a second. On Belchir Beach. Oh.
Wow.
A lot of players actually hate this map and they eliminate it. But let's see what version they choose. Okay, it's the normal version. Because we had a game like yesterday or 3 days ago, not sure, and it was played on the new version. So
the winter one?
Not the winter one, the one that doesn't have a cliff over here, neither natural. It has empty space. So
okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, start.
Alright. So game 2 between Beastyqt and
Good luck, have fun from Beasty.
Virus SonG, or maybe not Virus SonG. We'll
or
see.
just SonG.
SonG. Okay. SonG from France, I think, in the left position. The Red Terran and Beastie, of course. On Team Empire, goes to Terran from Europe. On Team Empire, I just said that. From Serbia. That's what I want to say. And yeah, he's up 1-0. Pretty solid play last time around. And maybe SonG can close it out, but I think Beastie just has such a good play. He's just a better player, so he definitely is the favorite.
Yeah, and in case you guys don't know exactly, I've said it before, but there are 8 players in the group. Top 3 qualifies directly to the bracket, while number 4 and 5 will actually play playoffs with each other. Group A with Group B, Group C with Group D. And only three players will not qualify. So in this Group D, we have now Grim, Beastyqt, sc2ro, Hasuops, Pommy, SonG, Crusader and the Beast. What 3 players will not qualify from this group?
Can you say the names again?
Now Grim, very good player. I think he has a strong chance on qualifier. Qualifying. Beastyqt, he also has a good chance on qualifying.
Yeah.
sc2ro.
He's okay.
Yeah. And Hasuops, he's also a good chance to qualify. So one of these 4 players, I think this will somehow be like the top 4. In my opinion, maybe it will change. Depends. We can have surprises. And then we have Pommy, SonG, Crusader and the Beast. And to be honest, all of these players have a chance for the 5th place, or maybe even higher. Why not? I am a bit disappointed with Pommy today.
Yeah, without a doubt. So the top 5 do qualify?
Yeah, I mean 4 and 5 will play qualifiers with playoffs. So we will have another round of matches. That will be nice.
I'm going with Crusader. He's pretty good.
Yeah, but he needs to train some more. He plays a lot of 2v2. I think he told me that he's like top 10 in the world as a 2v2 team.
With who?
With him, with Mickey.
Okay.
TVP matchup.
Then yeah, maybe he should train more. Maybe he should stop getting beaten up by gypsies.
Yeah. What's your hobby? Yeah, I like just to sit. I like to sit in the in the park and look at the flowers. And then gypsies come.
Yeah.
Like, come on, gypsies! I imagine him running. But the thing is that he's kind of tall. He's like 2 meters or something. Even that he's only 20.
Oh man. Russia expand here from Beastyqt. Very classic thing. With a second Reaper to follow up. The Reaper is actually gonna meet a Marine. I really like the Watchtowers on this map, man. They're awesome. They look really gosu. Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, Reaper coming in. And this time nothing is ready for it. Last time Beasty was ready for a SonG's Reaper, but this time around Beasty has a good shot.
Yeah, but Beasty just went. Yeah, she just went. It's like, okay. He's bored. The Reaper is going to probably park at the Xelanga tower.
Second one is out, not moving, which is kind of weird.
Like, come on, Reaper. You know the story with the Reaper?
What?
The story of the Reaper.
No.
They are actually the most fierce prisoners that the Terran Confederate has, and they have like a contract. Like, if you survive 2 years in the army as a Reaper, your record will be wiped out and you will be free. The problem is that no Reaper survives more than 6 months.
Yeah.
and actually that applies. Oh, Hellion intercepted by the Reapers.
Got one Reaper, but one that Reaper that just died killed another Hellion in the middle of the map, 1-on-1. Now 2 Reapers go down.
That was a bit sloppy, yeah.
Beastyqt. But yeah, happens, I guess. And now Medvac gets loaded up for a 6 Marine, 1 Hellion drop. While Beastyqt is gone into pretty straight bio with a very fast upgrade. I think he might even go for a very fast Medvac.
Cloud opening.
Cloud?
Opening.
Yeah, true.
No,
yeah,
right?
that's true.
So let's see, huh?
Banshee, Cloak on the way for SonG. SonG is kind of cheesy, man. I have to say.
Yeah, strange. I remember, I think he was the one that told me on the first week that he was very, very nervous.
Yeah, maybe.
I think.
Now, lots of SCVs being pulled. Oh
yeah, he was the one that was very nervous because he played live. Oh my god, look at the SCVs.
Kill count looks like it's 10 in favor of SonG.
Yeah.
Wow, that's... Oh no, more are gonna die.
Yeah, because there are still 3 Marines alive. Oh, but the Beastie has 4 right now, so...
Yeah,
nicely done. 17 Banshees, 17 SCVs for Beastie, but he has that orbital command. Same thing
for...
That's
quite a hefty deficit, man.
Yeah.
Of course, he has the early expand, and he should landed now, I think. I don't know why he's waiting so long. But Factory now coming up really needs to churn out a lot of
maybe he suffers from Crusader effect. No,
because Crusader all-ins all the time?
No, maybe because Crusader builds his command center inside the base and
okay.
sometimes he takes it too late.
I don't know the reasoning right now. I
well, maybe he suspects that there are Hellions around. He has no map control Beasty right now, so he doesn't know anything. So maybe that's why he doesn't want to risk it.
I mean, Beasty has a significant deficit right now. The SonG is expanding and getting a lot of barracks, and his factory tank production on as well. And the Banshee with Cloak is coming. Yeah, and it does have Cloak, as I said. No turrets are up for Beasty, although he does have an eBay.
And he will have a scan on the main base and after that on the expansion.
But still, it's... Stim. Where's the scan? The eBay blocking Beasty himself. Scan, and he gets it. Wow, that was close. But cleared it out. And are there any more Banshees coming?
Wait a bit. I just got the replay a bit back. Where are you right now?
9:55. And I'm paused.
Okay, start.
Start?
Yeah. Okay. It was. This is why I hate Blizzard. Well, and this is why I actually love Valve. And I will tell you why. And a lot of stuff, you know, Blizzard makes great games, blah 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 blah. And I think that a lot of stuff they seem to be rushed, and a lot of times a lot of things seems to be like okay, it will work like that. And especially with Battle.net, there are a ton of features missing. We just, if you remember, when the game launched, we had no chat. Then we waited like 6 months to get the chat. That was delayed for 1 month even. It was supposed to come in December, it came in January. And even the chat, it looks like some very cheap chat. And if you remember, I don't know exactly, but I saw the feature. On Dota 2, you can actually join the game. You can see a list with games, and you can click join, and you are in the game watching the game. And like, that's so awesome.
Marine pressure here from Beastyqt.
Oh, nicely done.
That's kind of ballsy. That's like something we never see.
And he's
like
getting a lot of stuff. You know, refineries. Let's see the fight right now. Steam. And the Marines are aligning, and Beasty still managed to kill some stuff. Let's see the units lost type. Since the Beasty is with about 400 minerals ahead, with units lost, with resources lost, I mean. And we also have a drop behind. Maybe he should have done this at the same time, attack on the front and then
but
go.
The drop is gonna get killed, man. 2 turrets, but good reaction.
Good reaction, yeah.
Pulls it out, and he is kind of stabilizing. He's still Beasty's still at only 29 harvesters. Holy hell, that's not a lot. And SonG is going with the 3rd base. I mean, all the odds are against Beasty. If he manages to still win this, that's quite impressive. SonG has good 2 base saturation now.
Yeah, starting the third is done already, I mean.
Yeah, he just needs to keep making SCVs and mule at the 3rd to get the most out of it. But
yeah, you don't.
He has not even a tech advantage. He has medvacs. He has a mobility advantage. That's like what's going for Beasty. He has upgrades and mobility. He has 1-1, no upgrades for SonG. And does he know about that base? Yeah, he actually does, so he's probably gonna pressure it right now.
Yeah, and one thing you always want to do if you're a Terran player, and it might apply to other races, but for Terran it's more important. If you get a new base, always drop the mules there. Don't drop your mules to the main base, because you want to have an even income. And let's see what Beasty is doing. Yeah, it forced SonG to lift up, and he might lose the orbital command. Let's see.
The SCVs standing there not repairing. They could repair it.
They will die.
Yeah, it will die, and the SCVs will die as well. Now,
fire!
Of course, SonG doing the right thing, a very, very big move out from him.
Yeah, a lot of army, nice. And yeah, I said that you always want to have a even income. You don't want to be mined out on main base. You want to have a few SCVs there, but you also have to have saturation where you have the most minerals. I think
this is gonna be almost impossible to hold. For Beasty, his army is so out of position. He doesn't have anything around.
Pulling down some SCVs again. Ouch! A lot of SCVs that just did nothing. They just got into the fire of the tanks.
Beasty is kind of screwed. He only has Marines and medvacs, and those tanks are too much. He can do some lifting action, that would be awesome to see, but that's all he can do against these medvacs.
Yes, SonG actually can't SonG can't steam too much, and he only has a small pack of marines. But of course, BC needs to be very patient, and what he will do? BC also doesn't have too many marines, only many vets. That's nice.
No, the thing is with those tanks there, it's kind of a time bomb. It's like taking away. The longer Beasty waits, the more he's gonna lose. Still only 20 harvesters, no sign of a counterattack. SonG of course down to 2 base as well, but a very healthy 2 base compared to Beasty's weak economy. And now here we go, trying to get a good arc. Marines coming from behind.
Oh,
I think he can. What
I haven't seen those marines. Oh, he also coming from behind and scan from a SonG, but still. Oh, all the SCVs, all the tanks died, and Beasty survives.
But Beasty is still far behind now, just getting his second base again. And
16
look at the
SCVs.
next army coming from SonG.
Yeah. That was interesting. I haven't seen the marines in the back of the base. I only saw them when they came.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 upgrades for Beasty. That's why. That's why.
Can Beasty just go through to this? No, he backs away. But
Oh,
very smart.
we are ahead a bit.
He forced a stim. If SonG hadn't stimmed, he would have died. So he forced the stim, delayed, and those marines are very, very strong. They can live for a long time. So much medvac energy on these, and a little bit of a scouting going on with that one medvac. And Beasty always stimming, pushing forward to try to delay the attack from SonG. But if SonG does correct bunny hopping with these tanks, then Beasty will never have a chance to actually get to SonG's army.
Yeah, it's still very interesting, very close. Let's see how Beasty will manage to get this
Supply block for Beasty right now. That's kind of bad.
Yeah, same thing for SonG. It seems like they match things up, but if you check the food count, we see that Beastyqt 70 food while SonG is sitting at 102. Of course, SonG even has more workers and more army supply.
Yeah, it's definitely looking good for SonG. Beasty does have the upgrades. Those are really gonna
Yeah,
help.
yeah, two upgrades. Three has just started.
But he cannot just go in there. That's like so dangerous. So many tanks, 6 now. And look at the base back for SonG. He's got a 3rd base coming again, and also an army is starting to build up at his natural again. So Beasty is still pressured against the wall. He's not building any SCVs. He's just building what army he can. And that might be the one thing that's going for him. He's like all in, if you wish, right now. Just mining a bit and just building the strongest army he possibly can.
Yeah.
Which is kind of smart, to be honest.
Lot of gas for SonG.
Yep.
And
He's not investing in upgrades.
Yeah, and upgrades. I think upgrades are a big problem for SonG right now. And he got a 3rd on time. He got some good fights. He got a good harassment with the first
Oh,
draw.
he is in siege!
Oh, and Beasty moves forward.
Beasty is winning this! SonG was besieged, what the hell?
Ouch.
How did that work?
The fight is
impossible.
just starting for me right now. And yeah, Beasty kind of rolled over. But we also have an attack, a drop on the main base.
Yeah, I'm at 2015 right now.
I will be at 2015 in about 5 seconds.
Okay, that's good.
15. Oh, and Beasty comes from behind with medivacs and tanks and a lot of marines. Ouch.
Yeah, and the scan there really helped. The medvac's now giving the vision, and Beasty's actually gonna win this fight. The question is he gonna win this game? SonG still has army at home, but he needs to fortify himself well, because Beasty has this beastly army with 3-2 upgrades soon to be on the Marines, which are just killing shit so fast. And SonG, yeah, he just made an error, and that's what Beasty needed. If SonG would have played perfectly, he would have won easy.
Yeah.
The unsiege error is killing him there.
Beasty's ahead on army count right now.
Yeah, and he's gonna try to go through with it.
And it seems that I don't see... Okay, I see 5 marines from SonG right now. And yeah, he's going... Oh, he lost a lot of marines, Beasty.
Yeah, he can't do stuff like that. he needs to retain his army count because that's the only thing going for him. He's so close to being mined out at everything. So he's just, yeah, he's still just building army.
He will try to siege.
20 harvesters, 25.
Yeah, he is trying to siege on the third base of SonG. That's a very good choice. And he sees the Beastyqt is all in right now. He has the first game advantage and he can afford this. And normally you would want to maybe pull back and try to take a third, but it's not going to work right now. Oh my god, nice catch for Beastyqt again. SonG unsieged. He lost the tanks on the top.
He lost all his tanks on the other side. So
yeah, but he still has the decent number of marines and the medic vex.
And I think
SonG shouldn't have lost the tanks.
Yeah, I mean Beastyqt lost them too, but the marines, like, the thing is Beastyqt with very low money, he can purchase so much firepower, like just through the upgrades. So tanks are not as important to Beastyqt as they are to SonG.
Yeah.
Now Beastyqt does what I've been waiting for a long time.
Oh, drop
everything up.
3-2 upgrades, by the way, for
very advantageous angle here into the main base, and if he can kill a lot of production, that's gonna be the end for SonG.
The drop is happening right now. Targetifying on that tech lab, and SonG just right now is falling back, but Beastyqt with awesome damage and awesome energy on the medic vex, and with that one tank, SonG kind of has only a few more outers that just died right now, and Beastyqt is still in the base with a lot of marines.
And without production here, SonG cannot do anything. And Beastyqt can stim at will. Every time he stims, his whole army is being healed up.
And as you can see, Beastyqt is building 8 marines at a time.
Oh, and again, unsiege, SonG, what are you doing? You need to be more patient. Again, losing all the tanks, unsiege, SonG. Yeah, so nervous, so impatient, just going in, which doesn't make sense with tanks.
Yeah, he lost.
And he loses everything. This might be GG. If SonG, like, he seems so out of it. He still has one base mining quite well, so
yeah,
still has a chance, but no production infrastructure. GG. Wow. What the hell?
Yeah, GG, well played.
This was like the most ridiculous comeback from Beastyqt I've ever seen. Like, you don't win a game like that when you're so far behind, but
I think Beastyqt was pretty calm, that's why. He still has more experience than SonG, you know?
Yeah, without a doubt. Quite well played by Beastyqt. He said he was all in, but he's been like all in for so many minutes just on 0 economy, just mules carrying him, just making marines. And it's so smart, like, he made the upgrades and then he was like, yeah, I'm just gonna profit from them as much as I can. So he made only mules, no SCVs, and just mining minerals, just making marines, some tanks, and it's so good. Beastyqt is just so good. Well.
Yes, so the results for today are the following. The first game was between Hasuops and the Beast, it was, I can say, decent PvP. Decent on the standard that you can learn something from it, and you can see if you can learn something from it if you watch Hasuops play.
Oh yeah,
I think it was
very smart play by Hasu. Very thoughtful stuff. It's just smart.
The second game supposed to be Saplo and now Grim, but the game will be postponed because Saplo did not show up, motherfucker. The third game and the second game that we casted was between Crusader and Pomi. Now I think that was more of the type of game on not what to do.
Yeah, what do you not do?
If you are a Protoss
situations, Pomi with weird decision making.
Yeah, you can clearly see the mistakes over there, but I'm a bit disappointed by Pomi, but he's still a very decent player, but let's see what he can actually do in the upcoming games.